All right, we're up. Let me get this. Link back up in the Discord for the guys here. We did actually disconnect the old late night reset, which we can't help. But that was a pretty good one. I'll go back and rename that for the Mace Cleric because that's what we decided to do. In just a second until the link comes up, and then we'll get back into the stream. Let me make sure that it's on. Make sure that we're live so I can see the chat. All right, we're back up. Everything's good. Just need to get a link up for the guys so they know I didn't quit. I told them in advance. I think I told them a few minutes ago. So you just kind of make sure. There it is. There's the live link. Let me put that up for the guys. And then we'll get them back in here if they want to stay up. I know RGC was going to go to bed. I see Broom had a stream. It's got an RV on it. We should play RV there yet. If any of you guys got it. All right, so there's this stream. We're going to start with Artorias. Let me get my stream back up here for a second. All right, and then we're going to dive right back in. And hopefully we'll get some people back. If not, it's okay. It's late. It's like early in the morning, so I understand. So we're back online. We're going to continue again. But I'm going to fight Artorias. And I'd love to have you with me. So if you're filtering back in, I disconnected. Sorry about that. If you're watching the live replay, this is a part 2 of the casual stream, which I'll go back and rename before I go to bed. We just took Chester's gear for fun. We're going to fight Artorias with no poise. We're just going to go in. And I think we're doing Havel and Fap so that our total equip load, I mean, that should be well under the fastest roll. If we've got 136 divided by 15.2, that's 8 point. What does that tell us? No, that doesn't tell us anything. 15.2 divided by 136.8, that actually 0.1%. So that has to be the fastest roll. We should get the wood grain ring. That would actually probably be pretty cool. We could have the backflip, ninja flip. But I don't really want to go over there yet. Well, maybe we'll try that after I try this. That was smashed. Missed. Drink. Stabbed. Missed again. Roll right into it. Roll right into it. I'm getting no punishes. Getting no punishes on this. Okay. Damn it. Dang it. I thought he was going to buff. Come on, man. Big old pocket sand. No, I didn't get to finish. Finally got one hit. Nope, I didn't get to interrupt it. I didn't have enough poise damage. I didn't get him. I rolled into it. Welcome back, lag. Yeah, wood grain's kind of cool. Return to the rage quit. Well, it wasn't a rage quit. You saw a clip of Sephiroth beating this guy first try? I don't doubt it. Seth really needs to be out here streaming. He's clearly a very good player. He has all the knowledge, and I know he can play these games. He just says he doesn't like to talk, or too much noise at his house. Not a good talker. Speaking of which, I'm starting to get a sore voice. Yeah, he does need to stream. He's a great player. He's a good guy. I'd watch. I'd promote it. Every time he comes in chat, I'd say his schedule. I'd say yours lagged if you had a schedule. I say the Lagmeister, some nights when he feels like it, most of the time about 4 in the morning, on the Lagmeister at youtube.com. Yeah, he said his house is real loud. You told him to make him shut up. This is going to be hard because I don't have the speed or the reach of the longsword, and the longsword was hard. So I have to learn. And when I do get smacked, I have to get up from a stagger, which that was my choice. Could be the one hand is fast enough to get it. So I can one-handed R2 for 488. There's no way I'm going to stop him from buffing. Didn't get him. Pocket sand ass. We may go back to the Hollow Dad outfit after this. Because that stagger when I get hit is bad. Oh, and then missing? Oh, that was it right there. One hand with Grass Crest. Did you block? This is blocking his weenie hut. Alright, let's see. What did we do? We went. So I've got 136. I could do a real heavy armor. Could probably wear that brass armor. Alright, because that's 120, so that would be. I could maybe even go heavier than that. So 36.8 divided by 5. 36.8 divided by 4. 34.2. We go 3 pounds heavier. It's 16 poise. Ooh, that's lighter and it's 16 poise. $34.2, so I can't go quite that heavy. Go black iron. It's kind of dope. Butt crust, yeah. Lagmeister says he's throwing butt crust. Looks a little dodgy. He's throwing dirty kitty litter, which I know a little bit something about. Speaking of which, I ought to... Give me just a second, guys. I'm not going to be gone for very long. I'm just going to put up a BRB for like 2-3 minutes here. All right, sorry about that. I had to take care of my little babies. And I went ahead and used the bathroom too. Okay, so we're back. We're gonna do Artorias. I don't know how long this extra stream is gonna be. Lag, if you're still here. Starting to get a stomach ache, so it could get interrupted. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But maybe at least an hour. It's already been 18. Some of that was a break time. Man, that's a quick roll. There's so much armor. Alright, we'll try again. A little bit heavier outfit. This one, what does it look like? 54? I don't really want to do my whole outfit again, but I can get like 70. You know, because I can go hollow. I know. But, trust me, I know. That's too heavy. But that shouldn't be too heavy. Right, let's see, that's 72 poise, right? You're gonna be up for a little while? Okay. And then I think we can still get the heater. That fat rolls though. So then we come down from the brass to the iron bracelets. 71 poise and 100% shield. Right? I think I forgot to get my souls last time. No, I got them. Cool. So the Dark Souls 2 mace is better than the Dark Souls 1 mace. Oh, you got me. Pocket sand ass. Missed. Come on. You missed his pocket sand. No, I rolled right into it. Missed that one too. You're rolling right into it. Burn myself on that one. Oh, come on! I burned myself on that. I screwed up the fight. Yeah, Lagmeister beat him on first try, yeah. That's what I heard. Hit him with Fire Surge. Yeah, I'm starting to get a stomach ache. Hey, welcome back, Seth. Yeah, sorry, I thought I told you guys that I would start again, and then I saw, you know, if it interrupted. It always happens when I go late. If I go after 3, it can happen anytime between 3 and 5. Which kind of sucks, but that's what it is. I'm starting to regret coming back though, because my tummy hurts. But if I have to get up abruptly, I'll let you know. I'll just say BRB. Yeah, Sephiroth, I'm sure is pretty damn good. Oh, I almost walked right off the cliff. Sephiroth doesn't walk right off cliffs. Yeah, that's right. Lagmeister says Sephiroth's trying to hide the secret techniques by not streaming. It's true. Just gotta tap his balls. Just tap his balls, that's all you gotta do. Just like Sarah Long. Dodge the move, tap his balls. Bang, missed it, damn it. I roll right into that thrust move every time. I mean, I could side roll it probably. Get your pocket sand ass, get out of here. Ugh! He's not quick enough. The Zweihander can do it, but these little weapons can't. Well, there you go. I guess that's one way to get me. Sure you are, Seth. I bet you can do it. Ah, guys, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. Let me take an aspirin. I'll be right back. I'm not going to go AFK. I'm just going to go get an aspirin. They were actually right here. I didn't even have to get up. There's tons of people that stream with English as a second language that it's a little bit, the grammar is a little bit rough around the edges. I think you probably feel like your English needs to be perfect, but it doesn't. All I've noticed in your text chat is just very slight inconsistencies in the harder, like the more irregular parts of English grammar. I don't think it's that bad if you speak like you write. And that would be how you get it better, is by practicing it. Practicing it live while you're doing other stuff. It's how you become fluent. But your fluency is already very good from what I can see. You know, English is, it's typically not the English speaker. It's the English language, because it's a hodgepodge of several different language roots. And there's a lot of irregularity in the way that the grammar works. That just has to be memorized. It can't be, there's no system to it. Okay, let's try this again. Fucking that buff again. Damn. Got me pretty good with that one, bud. Well, I didn't have time to heal for my power within, so that was the end of that. Yeah. Well, and there's also, like, you know, even people who are really good, they may just not want to stream because they don't, like, it gives them anxiety. That's what happened to Kyle. Yeah, he's very supportive. I really like Seth. Well, sorry, I'm talking about you like you're not there. I really like you. Alright. I may not be able to keep going very long, you guys. This might... My stomach's really bad. I ate Brussels sprouts earlier, and they were really good. There was nothing wrong with them. They were steamed. They were firm and delicious, salt and pepper. But then sometimes after I eat a bunch of greens like that, I get a stomach ache for a while. Especially after all that black pepper. I might just need to, like, lay down and suffer for a little while. I'm going to try to soldier through it. But if I start getting, like, really bad, like, lower abdominal cramps, I'm going to quit. And then I'll just see you guys tomorrow if that's the case. But I need a frog roll. Wow, that did not go well at all. This is hard with smaller weapons. But this is the practice I need. Oh, I just really need to do it without a... Sorry. Brussels sprouts are disgusting. I like them. They're like tiny cabbages. I love cabbage. I also ate broccoli too. I made Brussels sprouts and broccoli in the steamer, and then I made a pot of mac and cheese. And that's what I had tonight. And I didn't have a protein, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going shopping tomorrow. Cabbage is not disgusting. Cabbage is really good. I like pickled cabbage too. Sometimes when I finish a big jar of pickles and it's half full of pickle juice, I'll chop up a cabbage and put it in there. Maybe with some jalapenos. And refill it with jalapeno juice. Rolled into it. Rolled into it. That sucks. Pocket sand ass. Oops, got smashed. Oh, I was doing so good with that. Warlord's alright too. I think he's just, like he's always say, he's just a young guy. Ugh. Hi, Bella. What do you want, sweetheart? You gonna go out? Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, that's your bone. She just like rushed across the room and grabbed her bone and sent it flying. So come on, settle down. Relax. Okay. That stupid thrust move. You rolled right into it. Oh! I was gonna drink on the back side of that. That was close. I'm pretty close to beating DS2. Sephiroth says neither of you guys beat DS2 yet. I could have done it tonight, but I didn't want to do split stream. I started real late and I didn't want to do split stream with Dark Souls 2. I just kind of wanted to play casual, so I went back to DS1. I still need to clear up on Dark Souls 2 that cursed area in Broom Tower, and I need to clear up that fog area in the Frozen DLC. And I need to kill the king, the giant king, Kendrick Lamar. So it's going to take me a little bit, like maybe one more stream. I really don't feel good, you guys. I may need to like lay down in fetal position for a little while. I'm going to try this one more time and then I think I might quit. You're waiting for us to do Sekiro or Elden Ring? Yeah, you should stream the whole game again. Lagmeister says I updated my software and it deleted my save file, so I started playing it again to get back to where I was and kept playing it. I'm tempted to stream the whole game again. You might as well. It's a really great game. You'd benefit from another playthrough, even yet one more playthrough. Start over and stream the whole thing as a series. Oh, excuse me. Missed. Pocket sand. God, that runs right through you. Like ignores defense. Hey, Dog Knight, welcome in. I may not be playing too much longer, Dog Knight. I'm trying to do this, but my stomach hurts real bad. I've been complaining about it for about 30 minutes. I'm sure the guys are tired of hearing it, but if it doesn't pass, I'm trying to soldier through it, but if it doesn't pass, literally pass, in the next little while, then I'm just gonna quit and go lay down. It's like 5 in the morning anyway. Yeah, one more try, says Lagmeister. Yeah, you're right. One more try, that's for sure. I've gotten him down to like 20% a couple of times now. Brussels sprouts are not poison. If anything, it was the mac and cheese that was poison. This mac and cheese with cayenne pepper, so it's probably what it is. It's just like burning blockage in my guts. God, this guy's a dick. Are you done? So yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Almost. Oh, that sticky stuff. It causes you to walk funny. Come on, dillweed. Pocket sand ass. Ah. Damn it. It's close. Poison and toxic resistance low. Oh, you're talking about my stomach, yeah. I feel like I have a bad stomachache every time I eat that kind of cheap semolina pasta. All right. Sorry about that. Say it would make this fight easier as a Y-hander. Yeah. I don't think organic food is really anything different than anything else. I think they just label it that to make more money on it. But I also don't think that bioengineered food is really any worse than anything else either. We bioengineered food for thousands of years. It's just through selective breeding, so I don't think there's really anything different. It's just my opinion. He's just right on top of me. You mad? Oh, I rolled right into it. He's fat rolling. Did you see that? Oh, come on. Roll right into it, dummy. And I just took that in the face. Didn't even roll. Didn't roll or block. I don't think any of that's true, Lagmeister. But we can disagree. It's fine. I think that the standards that organic food has to meet are not significant enough to justify the supposed health benefits. I don't think that the health benefits of eating a quote-unquote organic diet are provable. And I don't think that they have, quote, spliced a raccoon DNA into a tomato. I just find that to be unlikely. I just found out the other day that a lemon isn't a naturally occurring fruit. Did you know that? Did you guys know that a lemon is a crossbreed fruit between a lime and a citron? Well, Lagmeister says look into it. I'm not just making stuff up. That, you know, like I said, I could be wrong. I just find it unlikely that we're eating raccoon tomatoes. Damn it, I rolled right into it. Your pocket sand. Keep rolling right forward into that. You have to side roll it. Sucked. But my stomach feels better a little bit. So you were just making stuff up. Now, what actual GMO typically means is that the vegetables have been engineered, genetically modified to resist specific pesticides. So, because very strong pesticides will also be herbicides, right? And in particular, they're modified by the Monsanto Corporation to resist their Roundup weed killer and insecticide. And then what'll happen is farmers will be able to spray large crops with these powerful chemicals, and it won't kill the crops. And then the other way that things are typically genetically modified in terms of produce is they're modified not to produce seeds. And the reason that that's done, and the reason that that's nefarious, is that a farmer can't withhold a portion of their crop and dry it out for seed, because the seeds that are produced are infertile, and therefore they have to go to Monsanto and buy seeds again every year, which can be a significant investment, especially if there's a crop failure. So that's where I definitely agree with you. But I don't think that the supposed benefits of eating non-genetically modified are provable or so significant that it justifies the cost. And I would even probably lean towards saying that genetic modification, in at least some respects, is what allows us to feed as many people as we can feed. Because for thousands of years, we would have terrible famines, and now even in developing nations, the only famines are caused by war primarily. Pocket sand ass. I'll catch up with the chat in a second. Oh, I rolled right into that. Oh, come on. Double hit. I disagree still that that they've been feeding us garbage for a long time. I think there's a lot to be said for standards that have been lacking in the FDA for decades, if not half a century, for sure. And if by feeding you garbage you mean highly processed foods with tons of added sugar, then that's true. But the fact is, we feed ourselves. We make our choices. Yeah, that's right. The tomato rolls like a raccoon. That's true. I've been calling it frog rolling. We make those choices, and while to a limited extent, people are pushed towards less healthy choices by price and availability. For the most part, though, we're able to make healthy choices and fail to do so. So I would say, to the argument that, quote unquote, they're feeding us garbage, I think a lot of people feed themselves garbage. I'm guilty of it. You know. So I'm not speaking down to anybody for eating a lot of sugar or processed foods. And I agree. Ah, fuck. Hang on. I'll find a chance to drink. I go tap his balls. Oh, I missed. He's not as easy as Sir Alon. Oh. And the Dark Souls 2 mace is better. Because it has more. The one-handed R1 on the Dark Souls 2 mace, it swings underhand with a good amount of reach. This is an overhand short swing. Oh. Fuck. Rolled right into it. At least he missed. That was lucky. This is the most predictable move. If he'll do 3 and then you get a swing. Oh, rolled right into it. That's bad. That's bad. What are you doing? You're swinging at nothing, dude. Oh! Oh! I almost had it, but I screwed up. That I agree with. Lagmeister steak cost $25 and pink slime cost $1. Although, I want to point out that I will very regularly go to the store and you can buy less steaky cuts for a lot less than $12.50 a pound. Like a good ribeye, yeah, it's going to be $12.50 a pound, and 2 pounds of ribeye is going to be $25, and it's pretty ridiculous. But you can buy like a tri-tip roast, you know, for like $7.99 a pound, and you can slice it into steaks. And there's nothing wrong with a tri-tip steak, you know. And you know, I mean, it is what it is. It's not as good. Uh-oh. Hopefully I didn't lose the stream. I lost Dark Souls server. Dang it. Check my connection. I'm still connected. Yeah, I think we're okay. I'm just going to jump right back in. Yeah. Yeah, I think tri-tip is fine. And you can get it, you know, like I said, like maybe $7.99. Depending on where you live, too. So, I mean, you could be getting outrageous beef prices where you live. And that would seem very unfair. And I would agree. you know, I live in kind of like a Midwestern red state. It's a lot of cattle here, so it doesn't have to travel very far. And it's still pretty pricey. I mean, it used to be a lot better than $6.99 a pound. That's for sure. You know, and I get cheaper cuts of meat that I have to stew or roast for them to come out tender, slow cooked to come out tender. So, I mean, I'm not here trying to say, like, you can just, like, go get a chuck roasted and slice it into steaks. It's not going to work. And pink sludge nuggets. I will not eat nuggets anymore. Chicken and pork still $3 a pound or less. I don't want to advertise it because I don't want the price to go up, but I get bone-in chicken for $2 a pound, $1.89 a pound. You know, I think, you know, for today, you know, post Biden economy, just come out and say it. It's better than it was. It's come down. Everything was $3 or more, you know, and now I'm seeing $1.89 on the regular, and sometimes I'll catch it on sale for 99 cents when they're trying to get rid of it. If I see 99 cents a pound chicken, I'll buy 35 pounds of it, put it in the freezer. Yeah, I don't really buy beef that much anymore unless it's, like I said, it's roast. And I'll carve up a 4.5 pound roast into like 1 pound pieces or half pound pieces, and I'll make pots of stew out of that. I'll put them in the freezer in butcher paper inside a freezer bag, 1 pound portions, and then when I'm ready to make a beef stew, I'll pull that out the day before and let it thaw. And then I'll cut it into tiny cubes, like 1 centimeter cubes. And I'll make a whole pot of stew with carrots and potatoes and celery and, you know, mixed vegetables, corn and green beans and stuff like that. And then I'll make that. Chicken breast is often $3 a pound here. That's usually like $3.09, $3.29 for boneless chicken breast. You can get split breast with the bone. Oh, James Hickey has joined the chat from the UK. Don't know about the US, but I'm buying 2 kilos for 10 pounds shoulder joint and cutting it into steaks and pretending it's filet. It's 400 grams for 20 pounds. So you're forcing us Yanks to do a lot of math conversion, but 2.2 kilos is a pound in the U.S. Not the currency pound, but the weight, the imperial measurement weight. 2.2. So he's saying 5 pounds sterling ish per pound, and a pound sterling convert to the US, I think, is still 2 to 1. Convert Great British pounds to US dollars. 1.3 currently. So that's about $13. So about 7. That's pretty similar. $7 a pound for beef shoulder. And we're paying $6.99 USD. Hey, I think we deserve some credit for doing those conversions. Seth only eats noodles. Oh, poor Seth. Alright, we're gonna just tap this balls and get out of here. Oh, come on! I punish your balls. Oh, I missed my second punish. Rolled right into it. Oh man, I had to scratch my nose. That was my fault. This is a lot easier with poise. By the way, lag, just so you know. Just to admit that fact. So if I want to get better, then I would play no poise until I can learn to do it without getting hit. But with 70 poise, I can get hit. Ooh, rolled right into it. Rolled right into it and died. Suck. You can actually, with 70 poise, you can actually take some of those hits and then go ahead and return hit, you know, and only lose a quarter of your HP, and then you don't have to waste a whole punish cycle on trying to heal. Oh, yeah, I'm sure Lagmeister says, I don't remember what I had, Grim Reaper plus Havel. Yeah, I remember you were wearing the Havel armor body piece, and you were wearing pieces of, like you call it, Grim Reaper, which is the set you get from Gold Hem Black. You were wearing Gold Hem Black and a Black Knight Halberd, yeah. But I very often use, if James is still here, I very often run Dark Souls 1 with the Hollow Soldier set, or Hollow Warrior set, and the Fap Ring, Fap and Wolf. And what that does is it gives me 70 poise-ish, 187 defense. I'll use a heater shield because it's light, and whatever weapon I want, and power within. And that gives me a fast roll at, you know, above 30 endurance typically. I should be pushing my HP a little higher. I'm a little bit under level from where I normally am. So this weapon's good. It's one of my favorite weapons in the game, but it's a tiny bit slow for DLC. And underpowered to be as slow as it is. So the best thing to do would probably be move up to the Demon's Great Hammer and then drop some weight, or use the Demon's Great Hammer and just mid-roll. Mid-roll in the same armor set. But I'm trying to prove a point. By beating him with the mace. I've gotten pretty close a couple of times. I've been fighting him for a little over an hour, and I've gotten real close. Got within 20% several times. But missed, dang it. Pocket sand. What you got? Roll right into it. It's fine. Pocket sand. I can buff too. Use whip. I'm going to eventually. I'm gonna get the whip. I gotta beat 4 kings. Damn it! I roll into that every time. Uh oh, got a drink. There we go. Got over it that time. Yeah, I got to beat 4 kings with the whip before I can even consider Artorias. I got to beat Seath with it. Oh! Stinker. Oh, you're telling Lagmeister to use the whip. You could go back and fight him with the mace if you want, Lag. I think you would really enjoy the mace. It's a really great weapon. This fight is tough with it because of the speed and the distance. But every other fight, including, I mean, you saw me smash the Sanctuary Guardian in 3 hits with it. I'm not blocking anymore. What did we say? 91.2, that's going to be half of 45 is 22. Oh, 1.2, sorry. $22.8. $30 hits with the BKH? 30 hits? With your mostly strength build on Black Knight Halberd? How is that? That's crazy. 30 hits? There's no way. 3 hits. 3 hits. You couldn't have been that low because the Black Knight Halberd has scaling and it has a huge base damage. My AR is not that high. 227 plus 207. But you don't use power within. So I'm swinging. I'm swinging 434 AR plus 40%. So plus another like what 90 or something like that. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with your version of the game or what it is. Roll right into it. Come on. I just died. That sucked. Yeah. Well, I should start doing no buff too because that buff is Weenie Hut, I guess, you know. And then I'll have to stop doing plus 15. I'll have to move down to plus 10. You know, then I'll have to move down to soul level 1. No hit, soul level 1. No poise, no hit. Yes, that's what SL1 is, lag, no levels. You can do it. A lot of them use the reinforced club. You could probably also use the hand axe. Be a pretty good weapon. Because there's a lot more comes from the actual level of the weapon than the scaling. Like with this mace, I'd be at about half power without my strength. Yeah, with the mace, yeah. Because the requirements are 12 strength, so you could probably do that with a bandit and then go pick up the mace from the catacombs. Oh, you got me on that one, bud. Missed. Ugh. Got me on that one too. Yep. Well, I screwed up. I should have rolled towards him to the side. It's fine. Just run it back. My tummy feels better. It was rough there for a minute, but I muted and burped a couple of times and it felt better. I know I was starting to get a headache too, but I took some Tylenol, so I feel okay. Sun's coming up. It's like 6 in the morning. It's about 6:20 in the morning. I actually... Yeah, I shouldn't have messed with his dog. Yeah, that's about right. I actually... Actually, if you kill Artorias first, I think Sif is pleased with you, because you're setting Artorias free. But I don't remember what happens if you. There's some difference in the cutscene. I don't remember what it is. I could be wrong. He might be mad. I don't know. Or she. It's a she. But I think they discovered that Sif is a she. How dare I? I'm getting kind of tired, but it would be smart for me to like kind of go do some stuff outside of my house. Yeah, I don't always sleep, so sometimes I sleep from 6 in the morning to noon. That's about it. I worked on graveyard shift for many years. You dickhead. That was good punish. Ah, come on. Dude, that hit hard. Did you see that? He mad. Get mad, bro. Oh, I rolled right into it. Got your hope. So that took a while, but that's what it boiled down to, was just getting comfortable with the dodges and drinking at the right time and punishing with two-handed and power within. And I knew when I got him that one time where he overextended, and then I hit him 2 in a row R2s and took him down hard. I knew that was the right way to go. But I also got lucky with his moveset that time, because all the fights before he used that thrust attack over and over again, I wouldn't be able to roll through it, or I'd get staggered or skewered, or I'd roll the wrong way. So that was all really cool. I can get 1 level. Well, if we keep pumping endurance, I think we're only going to gain little tiny bits. 92.4. But then we get the FAP ring, right? Where is that with the FAP ring? 23.1. I hate the weird noises that they make in this level. Yeah, 91.2, so that is including the FAP ring. So we get 92.4. 23.1. It's like an increase of like 1.2, right? Because the FAP ring. So we're not going to really get into any better gloves than that, or any better gear, without like the dad mask. I think this is the gear set. I think this is the build. I think we're good. I might have like 1 endurance too much. How much do we need to get back to the grass crest? 24.7 times 4 is 98.8. So I think if we do, no, it's down here. 95.8. 23.75. So we can do, if we do the dad mask, we drop to 67 poise, but we can get the grass crest shield, right? Which has been historically very successful, right? But it's kind of weenie hut. Oh, 23.7. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. It's 94.8. So we can't actually do 23.7. We could. That's the dad mask. I know, I do this every level up. I know. 91.2. So that's not really going to get us. Three versus 5. That looks so dumb. That alone, we'll just do that. Okay. So then let's start pumping. What, strength? We can get to 50. Let's see what we got. I kind of want to keep the Soul of Priscilla. Because I like the life on site. And that's it. Okay. Right, 2 more levels. Oh, well, it's fine. Yeah, one-shotting with the R1, that's great. These guys are so gross. So and then they're like, get out of here. Bonk. Guys, I've been getting spasms in my left thumb because I'm using an Xbox controller. I used a PlayStation 2 style controller. Oh, I should never pick that up. It's terrible. PlayStation 2 style controller for, I mean, decades. Ever since PlayStation 2, you know? Because I replaced, when my PlayStation 2 broke, I started playing on PC with a Cytec PlayStation style controller. And then when that broke, I replaced it with a Logitech F310 wired PlayStation 2 style controller. And then I used that since, exclusively, that style of controller since, I mean, 2010? 2000, since Obama. And you know, I had an Xbox at some point in the early 2000s, and I did play a lot of Xbox at my friend's house. So it's not like I've never used an Xbox controller, but the position that you hold your left thumb in is completely different. You know what I mean? Like it's like your right hand has the same position as the PlayStation controller where your thumb is lower. And then your left hand, because Xbox had to avoid the patent of the PlayStation, they switched the D-pad and the left stick, and it's like weird. So your thumb has to sit higher up, closer to your index finger, and the switch is making me get spasms in the muscle between the two fingers on the left side. I usually just run down there. Just run just like this. Oh, you dingus. Oh, you got me. That's fine. I messed up. And he got me. Thanks for the GGs in the chat, by the way, on Artorias. That was really fun. I felt like that was a good one from about halfway through that fight. Felt like it turned the corner. Excuse me. Are you still alive? Sometimes they don't die. I don't know, I'm skipping some spells. Like dark whatever down here. Well, Seth is asking, which do I like best, the PlayStation or the Xbox controller? I think I like the balanced positioning of the PlayStation controller better. But I like the controller I'm using the best right now, which is an Xbox style, because the joysticks, it's an 8-bit dough, and the construction is really good, and the joysticks are really good. They feel good. They're responsive. The buttons are good. So overall, if I could get the same old PlayStation style that I used for so long with the same controllers, I'd probably do that. They might even make one, and I just overlooked it. But what I saw was like GameCube, Xbox, and maybe that was it. GameCube and Xbox. Yeah, that's true too. I like the triggers on the Xbox better. Yeah. Well, if we really had our way, we would just make our own. You know, it's not that hard to actually make these controllers. Like, the fabrication process is not that difficult. You can do it yourself. Oh, you bitch. You gonna come over here? Forgot if they have toxic or just poison. Because I don't have any blooming purple moss. Most Dark Souls player prefer keyboard and mouse. I don't know if that's true. I've seen people play on streams with keyboard and mouse. I don't like to do combat games with a keyboard. Fighting games or combat games. I mean, you know, I think controls are a very sort of specific. I've been kind of looking forward to the rise of VR. Like, it's been getting better, and I enjoy that. I want VR controllers to become kind of less pigeonholed. See, there's that stupid. There's nothing in there that I want. There's something dumb in there that I don't care about. That's my key for Calamite. That's what I do. Flag says I'm old, so I need a controller with inverted y-axis. So this is I'm pulling down because of airplane controls. I need pitch inverted typically. I can learn to not use inverted pitch, but I hate it. Okay, there's one more soul that I left. Didn't I kick a body off of there? Maybe it was already cut. Maybe that guy shot it and it fell down, and that was when I got dark fog. Okay. I think we're going back. I think we're done, except for that secret door that had something dumb in it that I don't need. I think we're gonna go back and get our 20 Estus before we go down to Manus. I think we'll go do Calamite next. Really? What Armored Core was that? Lagmeister says I tried playing one of the newer Armored Core games and it didn't even have the option to invert. How new? I mean, Armored Core 6 is the new one that came out last year or whatever. I'm getting tired. Coming up on 2 hours. This would be about 4 hours of streaming. Well, I know what Armored Core is, but how new? Because Armored Core 6 is the new one. Lagmeister explains to me like I'm 5. I think that's going to be enough to level up. Oh, new to you. Okay, yeah. Alright, we're about 47k from 50 strength. So Township. I swear that I played one of the original Armored Core games back on, you know, maybe a PlayStation 1 if there was one. I really can't remember. But I watched a retrospective when Armored Core 6 came out. I watched a retrospective of the Armored Core series, and I had played a mech game years and years and years before that I had rented and really loved. But I don't think it was Armored Core. But if it sounded so familiar and it felt so familiar, and one of the ones that they described seemed really familiar. But it might have been something else. Oh, that's right. I haven't got the cutscene on him yet. Or I haven't gone down to the gate. Then I gotta come back here. I also got to start doing this with less Estus because 20 is weenie hut. You can just drink through anything. You don't have to dodge nothing. But I did beat Artorias there in like 7 flasks, so that was pretty good. That lady's not here. I think there's some more souls this way. Yes. Lag says, I don't understand how they could release almost 10 games and then decide to change the controls, appeal to newer players, but lose all the old diehard fans. Yeah, well, especially anytime a developer makes a change that isn't offered as a toggle, that just doesn't make any sense. You know, I mean, this is going to be a bad opinion, but we're moving into an era. Oh my God. We're moving into an era where the tools of game development are rapidly becoming available to a much wider portion of the public, and perhaps eventually to almost everyone, right? So while that's going to explode to impossibility the number of games that you could play, it's also going to allow people to play exactly what they want with exactly who they want, right? So you won't have to necessarily choose from games that have been made by other people ever again if you don't want to at a certain point. Does that make sense? There will still be curated games that are created by the people that are the best at it, and they'll float to the top and be played by everybody as a general audience. But then the majority of gaming, I think, is going to turn out to be more like how we used to play tag or can't touch floor, and stuff like that when we were kids. We would make our own games. and play only with the people that we wanted to play with. Does that make sense? Well, and that's what you're talking about. Lagmeister says, I think not having the ability to invert y-axis is inexcusable. Makes sense. That's why I stopped buying the games. Yeah. Well, like I said, with the tools of development becoming much more widely democratized, let's say, we're moving into an era where that won't be a problem anymore, because you'll have the tools available to mod that into the games that you play if it's not there, or that you'll be creating the game you want to play yourself, or someone close to you will be making it. That's what I think. So we won't really be held hostage by the decisions of developers anymore. We'll be making them ourselves. I talk a lot about PlanetSide 2, and at the risk of speaking ill of another YouTuber, they hired a YouTuber who was just some fucking guy that had 30,000 subs and made videos about PlanetSide 2, and they hired him to become the lead developer of that game for like 10 years, the lead designer. And his previous game development experience was that he had edited some Warcraft 3 maps, and that was it. I mean, hell, I did that. And then he just trashed that game. Alright, wish me luck. I'll take that off. It's either gonna go good or it's gonna go bad. Nope, went bad. Yo! Who's in? Liedtag 10? Yo, what up? I've been threatening to quit for an hour, and I'm getting tired. So, no promises. But welcome to the stream. It's going alright. I'm tired. It's almost 7 o'clock in the morning. I just beat Artorias after, I don't know, what was it, guys, like an hour and a half? Maybe almost, well, it's coming up on 2 hours now, so probably about an hour and a half. This is Mace plus 15. Mace plus 15, power within, level 89, stats mostly in strength, endurance, and vitality. I'm a little bit low on HP, which may be my problem with Calamite. I do stream often. Light Tiger asks if I stream often. I try to stream every day. Don't always. Miss a couple of days here and there. I like to stream, so I try to do it most days. And typically around 10 p.m. U.S. Central Time, but not always. Could be a little... Thank you. Light Tiger says, good build but risky. It's true. Yeah, please do. You're welcome. You're welcome to. Well, he says I gotta go soon, but maybe I'll see your stream, your other stream, or catch up on live replays. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Let's see, were these worth getting? It was like 5K. I thought maybe I tapped his balls, didn't manage. Ooh, bad. Oh, had a frog roll on that one, boys. Uh-oh, got me. It's okay. You could kind of just ride this out. His grab is actually pretty polite. That'll kill you though. All right. My HP is a little low compared. I usually come down here with like 35 vitality. I could switch up. I don't really need the poise. I could switch up to Mask of the Mother. That's just like a little tiny bit more. We'll try that. Red Tearstone? I don't like to stay that low. I've never used Red Tearstone. Well, it says I never beat Dark Souls, or never beat Calamite. Just beat Dark Souls 3 yesterday. Well, congratulations. I've never beat Dark Souls 3. I've gotten up to the old cathedral. And I think that's near where you fight the tree thing. I haven't fought that tree thing yet. So I've got some work to do on Dark Souls 3. I could probably go heavier with more fire defense. I don't really need. If I don't make it this time, I'm gonna make a quick change up. I'm gonna place the souls in the Lord Vessel and I'll run down and get the Black Knight armor set. And then I'll go Fap and Havels with the Black Knight armor set. And we'll just mid-roll. Play the rest of the game like that. Nice one, dude. Roll it. That worked a little bit better. Uh-oh, careful. Gotcha, ho! Look at that. Easy work. Easy work. He's a lot like Sif. You just get up under him. It's the fire breath that'll really get you. Just learn the moves and roll them. I forget what this is down here. Oh, J Challenges. Yeah. I crashed midstream because my internet very often resets between 3 and 5 a.m. Jay. Sorry, I just saw you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the W's and the GG's. Oh, I'm never getting this again. It's those giant arrows. Oh, you did a New Game Plus already, Lied? Yeah, it's going to be harder. And I think it's harder on Prepare to Die edition, too. Or is it? No, it's not Prepared for Milk and Cookies. It's harder on the original Xbox 360 version. Yeah, I have at least one DS3 Streamlight out there. I made it to the Old Cathedral, but I'm gonna finish Dark Souls 2 soon, and as soon as I finish that, then I'm gonna start DS3 and go straight through it. Oh, you just beat Artorias Slag? Good. So I will be doing Dark Souls 3 relatively soon, like within the next week. I should just use a homeward bone. Dark Souls 2 is very good. Yeah, if you've got it downloaded, I think it's rapidly becoming my favorite Dark Souls. There's a lot to it. There's a lot of layers to it. It's very long. It keeps going. It keeps presenting new areas and new areas. And I would say the main difference you're going to notice is that the bosses are going to seem lackluster through most of the main game, but then the bosses in the DLC make up for it. And you'll find that there are some annoying and tedious portions of the game where you're assaulted by a lot of enemies at once, and the DLC enemies in particular annoyed me and were difficult, but that just signals to me that it's challenging design. And then, as Lagmeister's pointing out, you're going to need to level ADP. Yeah, just like Dark Souls, with the bosses being kind of like uninspired until you get to the DLC. Exactly. Which, if you go back and play anything after Elden Ring, you're going to feel uninspired. Like Dark Souls 1 is kind of uninspired too. I would say the Dark Souls 1 is very basic, but it's sort of like a gateway that introduces you to Souls-like bosses, so it's okay for them to be basic. There's no second phases. You know, there's really not that much to it. They have their one sort of way that you have to learn, their one moveset you have to learn. So they're all like that in a way, right? Dark Souls DLC, you get Artorias and Manus, so you actually get real bosses. But you need to level ADP, and then that's going to change your experience. So the thing to know, ADP is adaptability. It's a stat like, vitality, vigor, endurance, strength. It's adaptability. And what it does is it increases your iframes. Your iframes and your Estus drink speed is what it mainly governs. So you start off Dark Souls 2 with one Estus flask, and you have to find your additional Estus flasks. There's no kindling. And the second thing is you drink it slow, and you have 6 iframes, whereas Dark Souls 1 is 11 iframes. So you have to level your ADP to around, like, what do you say, Lag? Like 23, 25, something like that. in order to get to about where Dark Souls 1 is. And then after that, it's just, well, Seth says don't spoil, but I think that's something that, first of all, I think Souls games are made for players to tell each other information. That's why there's a message system in the game. But primarily, I think the bad opinion of Dark Souls 2 has come from not understanding that basic mechanic. I wouldn't say it sucks early game, but it has a sharper difficulty curve early game than 1 or 3, that's for sure. But when you understand what you need to do in the early game, it doesn't matter. You can do it. So my latest game, I started Dark Souls 2 with Deprived, which is really hard. You start with nothing. Literally nothing. You have to use your fists until you get a dagger off the ground. That's how hard it is. And you start at soul level 1 with all of your stats at 6, which is like 12 or 13 levels below all the other starting classes. So it's fun hard. And I highly recommend it. And like I said, I think it's rapidly becoming my favorite Souls. But I mean, I think in the end I'm going to love Elden Ring the most. But I think it's the most masterful version of Souls. But I might like Sekiro most when I get to that too. I don't know. But so far, Dark Souls 2, I feel like Dark Souls 3 is going to be fun and enjoyable. But it's going to come in below Dark Souls 2. And then Dark Souls 1 just has sort of a place off to the side where I just love it because it's been my home for so many years. And it's always going to be my special place, you know. I will finish Dark Souls 3. That's next. I'm going to finish Dark Souls 2 probably by this weekend. I don't want to make promises in case I don't come on tomorrow night, but at least by Saturday or Sunday I'll hop on Dark Souls 2 and finish it. Alright, let's do the 50 strength. And then let's start pumping HP. And then that will actually give us, check this out, boys. That'll give us the Demon's Great Hammer. Which is... Oh, it was only 46 to use it. Gosh, I had that a long time ago. I should have looked. And then it's what's that? Twinkling to level up? Got a mid-roll. 39, I did get down to... $25. Let's see if we can level it up. I don't think I have the twinkling, but I might. I can check. Eight? I mean, I can get it plus 4 it. We'll plus 4 it and then we'll go to the Demon Souls. I really wish I could play Demon Souls. Alright, hang on, boys. Dang it, I wish I hadn't blown those extra 4 strength I didn't need. I wish I'd just looked at the Great Hammer and seen that it was 46. Could have had more in HP. Let's see, but with 91, so if we take that poise off. Oh, that's what I was going to do too. We go Havels. Alright, let's work. Let's go to work. Let's go to work real quick. Yeah, you can have it, bro. Alright, let's reinforce. This one. This two. Oh, I can't even +3 it? Oh, wow, it's not even a danged... Oh, that's awesome. It's just not twinkling. It's a demon's weapon, so it's a regular upgrade path. Wow, okay. We just need souls. We just need souls. I screwed myself on Anorlando, but I can go to the painted world. Okay, hang on a second, boys. We're gonna get this done. This isn't gonna take long at all. We just need like 2 or 3 runs. I don't think this is very good yet. That's what I hate, no boys. Hang on a second. I'll catch up to the chat in a minute. Lagmeister, you're in charge. Yeah, it's not as good. It's not as good yet. So it's only a +2. Alright, that ought to be enough to get us a +5, but then we gotta buy some large Titanites. Let me see how many we got. Oh no, we got enough large Titanites. So how many chunks do we got? 3 chunks. Okay. Probably take us to Anorlando. Oh, perfect. How many we actually need? Two more. Bear with me, guys. Okay. So I need like 3 more chunks. So then that means covetous gold and non-humanity. Warp to... I'm not tired anymore. Chamber of the Princess. Although I guess we could go... do Dark Wraiths. This is where I usually farm chunks. Oh, Oh yeah, see you like Lied. Gotta go. See y'all next stream. Randomly discover this place. Yeah, absolutely, man. We got a great community. It's all thanks to Lagmeister. Hope you check out some of the other live replays. Hope you're here for Dark Souls 3. It's great to have you. We'll see you again soon. Probably tomorrow. Yep. Titanite chunk, that's one out of 3. Stupid archer. Stupid archer. Yeah, well, I deserve that one. Just punish his balls. That's all you got to do. 2 Titanite chunks. Except for Warlord. Come on. Final Fantasy VI perfect run coming up on J Challenges. Yeah, absolutely. How long have I been going? About 5 hours. Sorry that I haven't been keeping up with the chat the last few minutes. I've been I'm trying to do this real quick because it's kind of farming, so I'm trying to make it as quick as I can make it. I need one more Titanite chunk, and then I can plus 15 the Demon's Great Hammer. Who's the Warlord guy? Warlord is a guy that hangs out on Lagmeister's stream, and sometimes he pops in here. I think he's an okay guy. He just doesn't have much of a filter, and he asks funny questions and kind of trolls, but it's cute. All right, let me see. Let me purchase just a few Homeward Bones. If we get one more one more Titanite chunk. I fought Artorias for what, like an hour, hour and a half? Oh, I rolled right into that. I love the mace. Yeah, I love getting my Titanite chunks. It's exactly what I needed. I'll kill the other one just to get some extra souls. And kill this guy up here. He might drop the straight sword. Oh, arrows. Who cares? That actually worked pretty good as a little farming route. Okay. Homeward Bone. I'll take us back to Catacombs. Yeah, I like Warlord. Lagmeister says I can only imagine. I keep thinking about streaming and Link to the Past, but remember nothing from the game. That would be a really fun game to not remember. In fact, I haven't played it in 30 years or 40 years, 35 years. So I'd probably enjoy it. condemned to perish.
Well,
13. I really need one more. Ah, brutal. Brutal. Sorry, guys. We're gonna go get one more. Link's Awakening. I'll tell you, next time, next time you get into, you do Retro Request Live, I'm gonna make you play Zelda 2, Adventure of Link. You ever played that? That's a hard game. Although, we talked about this before. What would be really cool would be to do Castlevania, like all Castlevanias, as like a series, as like a dedicated Castlevania live stream. You just get all the way through Castlevania 1, and then start on Castlevania 2. Because Simon's Quest is a fantastic game. I'll read chat in a second. Lag says I played Zelda 2 before, never beat it. Like it, never beat it. Yeah, same. It's hard, man. Nice one, dickhead. Come on. Yeah. Beat that ass. Tight Night Chunk? Tight Night Chunk? No chunk. Damn it. Okay. Alright. Only beat Zelda Minish Cap. I don't know what that means. I beat the first Zelda when I was little. Then I beat Link to the Past. I beat Super Metroid. Beat Castlevania 4, I believe. Castlevania 4 is pretty hard. It's great. It's a great game. But I think a full Castlevania stream, 1 through 4, be the goal, like over 2 or 3 streams. Minish Cap. I guess I never knew what that game was. I left off on Nintendo and Zelda after in Nintendo 64. So, like, I know of some Zelda games. Break his kneecaps. Come on, give me the Tight Night Chunk. Get out of here, dude. There it is. Perfect. And plenty of souls. Sorry for the farming. Plus 14, and the slab from Calamite plus 15.
oi, where are you?
Oi, oi, where you off to? Oi. Yeah, boy. 22 out of 136. 136.8. What did we decide that was? Like 34? 136.8 divided by 4 is 34.2. And I can still wear the dad mask. 143.6. 143.6 divided by 4 is 35.9. So we could probably get away. It's like 8 pounds of armor. We don't mind mid-rolling. Well, we could put on the Hollow Soldier with no poise. So we actually might as well just mid-roll like knight armor. That would be the move. You just mid-roll it. And now we're gonna go fight Manus. Warp back to Firelink and then go straight to Manus. That's all that's left, Manus and Gwyn. Damn, J Challenges has a collection of 200 NES, SNES, and N64 cartridges. I like the N64. I thought that was a really great system. I mean, I'm probably naive. There's probably stuff. I mean, PlayStation 1 was around at that time, and that's a better system, arguably. But I quite enjoyed a lot of the content on the N64. Alright, township. Lagmeister says 1000% wish I went PC earlier. Had a lot of games, had to get rid of them all. I started playing PC games when Steam came out. I got Steam with Half-Life 1. I mean, I really started a little bit before that. I played Quake. My friends had PCs before me, and I played at their house. My own PC didn't come along until Quake 1. But I played at my friends' houses. We played XCOM. We used to play stuff on 386 and 486 Pentium. Oh yeah, this shitty part of the game right here. Am I cheating? Should I just use my mace? Langmeister says I had PCs my whole life. In the recent years, I finally got some good ones. I had to wait until I was a certain age to actually get a PC. And it was a 286. It had a 8 megahertz processor in turbo mode. And it had like 4 megabytes of RAM or something like that on a floppy drive. So needless to say, it didn't really play games. The games we played with a computer like that, with a 286, the games I played were, I didn't play MUDs. Although I found out about MUDs later and then I didn't get into them. But I probably would have been if I'd really gave it a chance. But I played ANSI door games. You know, ANSI is like text basically. And we would call into bulletin board systems with local phone numbers and log into chat rooms and what they called door games, which were like basically text-based multiplayer RPGs. So that's what I used to play. And then on my friends' computers, we'd play Ultima, We play XCOM, tons of different stuff like that. We used to play Carmen Sandiego. Ah, missed it. King's Quest, the Colonel's Bequest, all the Roberta Williams games, Heroes Quest 1, 2, and 3. Space Quest, Police Quest, those are all really cool. Leisure Suit Larry. Real OGs know Leisure Suit Larry. Come on. She's gonna hit me again and kill me. And not the point and click adventures either. Oh yeah, Duke Nukem. We played Duke Nukem 3D. And obviously Doom and everything like that. Damn, I used 7 damn Estes trying to get down here. I'm rolling too slow. Rolling too early. Oh, yeah, too slow. Maybe we go back to the Mace. The Neverhood was a crazy game. I don't think I ever played that. Jay Challenger says, I think my family got our first PC in '95. First game I played was Diablo 1. I never played Diablo 1. This plus 15. 46 poise. Couldn't we go up to the brass? Yeah, 72 points. Fast roll. Did I not rest at that dungeon? Oh man, really? It's fine. It's not that hard to get through, but I thought I rested. Maybe I lit it and didn't rest. Yeah, obviously it didn't, because when I died I went back to... It's okay. GTA 3, San Andreas, Counter-Strike 1, 0.6, Warcraft 3, Command and Conquer, Company of Heroes, Warhammer 40k, says Seth. Yeah, I played a lot of Warcraft 3. That was later. That was after 2005. And StarCraft. StarCraft 1 and 2. Oh my god, dude. You guys, get out of here. Just the campaigns. I never played multiplayer StarCraft. I tried some StarCraft 2 multiplayer. I hated it. Because I just hated dying. I didn't get into PvP until about 2012 with PlanetSide 2. And I had my own PC by then. Get the chain set from that guy. Okay. Jay Challenger says people were ultra sweaty in StarCraft back in the day. They're still sweaty now, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me voice an unpopular opinion. That I love AI because AI has to be limited to a certain to a human number of actions per second, actions per minute. Because AI is sweatier than the sweats, and I love it. I love that. If you would just unlimit it and let it play like 1,000 actions per minute, it would be completely unbeatable. Because it does splits. It'll split Marines and it'll split Stalkers. It'll split Blink Stalkers in a disgusting fashion, where it will micro and rotate Stalkers back from the front lines, so that there's always fresh shield on the front line, and blink them back. It's so disgusting. It is both disgusting and retarded. They just won't let it. They won't let Alpha Star become as powerful as it could. Well, I can tell you a channel if you want to get into it where you can just see some matches to enjoy of StarCraft 2. It's Winter Gaming or Winter StarCraft. He does great. He casts matches. Does a great job of it. Hey, you didn't get me, ho. Well, you got me that time. But you didn't get me with your grab. You ain't gonna get me that time. Yeah, I know. Come on. Oh, I keep reading it early. It's fine. Here we go. Almost got him. That's the grab I hate. What you got? What you got? What you got? Oh, I rolled right into it. Can I get a punish? I still get a punish and a drink. Come on. It's fine. Still get a punish. He ain't that scary. Almost. I got him anyway. Almost. Don't get greedy. Drink. Drink. Roll it. Come on. End of game. Gotcha, ho. So my risky build, I mean, turns out to be not too bad, right? Beat Calamine Manus with it. Good old-fashioned mace. Two-fisted, double-fisted mace and a fast roll. 72 poise. Bam! Says Seth. Thank you. Where's Dusk? Oh, there she is. I gotta go talk to her. She's been violated. But she's rescued. That's it, one level. Got like what, like 2k? Do I have any souls? Priscilla and Manus. Guess I could use Manus' soul. The 18k. Some HP. So all that's left is Gwen. Final boss, the Lagmeister. That's right. I mean, we're finished. That's it. That's everything. Just Gwen. Do what? Did it? Maybe. Did I do the Hellkite? I don't have the warp to it. Wait a second.
Tell me. Why, yes, of course. Thank you for still unable. I mean, the death.
Oh, that's going to send him to his death.
Goodbye.
He wants to go because it located pyromancies off of the spider lady. He wants to go find her, and he's going to go turn hollow in the swamp. It screws his life up. Mid-rolling. But I kind of need it. Okay, but I can come down. I can come down to like iron bracelets. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna go up the ladder and see if I've defeated the Hellkite or not. Man, I love the mace. I like the battle axe too. I've got a battle axe save file I might do one of these days. Okay. You know what? Should have gone and got the Black Knight armor before this. If I die with just flash sweat, then we'll go get the Black Knight armor. Yep, still here. Oh, you can only have one. Dang it, you can only have one body buff. Oh, I screwed up. Well, find out what happens. I guess that's what happens. Hoes die. I mean, is Lagmeister, is that dragon? No. No, the Lagmeister is the final boss of all video games. Because no matter how you beat the video game, the Lagmeister will tell you that it's that it didn't count. Okay. Well, so now all that's left for real is Lord Gwyn. I don't need that flash sweat. All right, here we go. Where is he? Not here. All right, well, we've done it all, boys.
No, I'm fine. Well, and why do you not?
Will you please?
I am very well.
Here we go. Yeah, Lagmeister says it's too bad they didn't make a co-op for this, not like the fan made. I mean, yeah, I agree. They do have good mods for it though. All right, this is it, boys. careful because you can run right off of this. Black Knight armor set's really cool. All right. So, Lord Gwyn, you do exactly that, what I just did. You parry him. Yep, I heard that too, lag. I'll read it in a second. The new Halo, both players have to log into a local PlayStation 5 to get to play co-op. Okay, hang on, I gotta kill this guy real quick. I'm gonna roll the grab. Damn it, I might just die. Hang on, I might end up dead. Roll the grab, come on, you gotta roll the grab. That's the only thing you gotta do other than parry is roll that grab. Come here. Roll the grab. Nah, I didn't do it. I messed up. I haven't fought him in a couple of months or a month. I have to try again. Even in online modes. Well, original Halo, I mean, I think they're talking about split screen lag. Split screen. So you have to log in order to play with the second controller on a local machine. You have to log into your friend's PlayStation with or whatever. I guess PlayStation, right? With a Microsoft account and a PlayStation Network subscription to play on a local split screen with the second controller. I'm not going to state what my opinion of that is because my opinion of that would be a string of nasty words. Oh, I forgot. That's not the way I wanted it. This is rude. Stupid. You have to log into your friend's PlayStation for a split screen? You know, you'll hear me rant about rent-seeking behavior at some point. That's what that is. That's all that is. It's unearned. Come on. Come on. Oh, I got him. There we go. Oh! I didn't get the riposte. Alright, I'm gonna get him this time. I hit R2 on the riposte. Oh, I did it again. So dumb. All right, I'll get him this time. Webless with the comment, would you go out of fear with intention? I do not know. I would say run that past your translate again one time. Either run that past your translate one more time, or your philosophy runs deeper than mine. Or it's a reference to something I don't understand. Maybe you could tell me what that is, and then I know what you mean. Okay, hang on. Alright, let's see. We're almost done. Alright, boys, almost done. Too slow. There we go. Oh, what did I do? Hit the wrong button again. I've been parrying my whole life. Finally. Ah, oh, that's close. Probably don't really need power with that. Probably just need a parry, like a normal person. Seth says I thought that Bungie is the dev for Halo remake. Apparently not. Oh, that's weird. Bungie's been going downhill for a long time. You know, you gotta respect Bethesda. At least they've been the bottom of the barrel since they started. Bungie and Blizzard had to work for it, you know. Took them 35 years to hit bottom. Jay Challenger says EA is the bottom of the barrel. That's probably true. I mean, there's some mobile companies out of Asia that are pretty bad. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh man, Windows button. Windows button, you guys. Come on. How did I how did I hit Windows button? Is there a Windows button on this controller? That stinks. I was doing great. And then all of a sudden Windows button pops up on my screen. Start menu. I mean, that had to be player error. I had to have hit it somehow. Some combination of buttons. But that still stinks. Matthew Malgus, Dark Souls Remastered. Yeah, welcome. That's right. J Challenges happens to the best of us. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it does. But man, it still stinks when you're having a good try. Black Knight Shield. Does that happen to you, Lag? Is there a Windows button on my Xbox controller that I'm unaware of? Stupid Xbox. Here we go. There we go. Roll the grab! Oh, come on. Hang on. Don't get greedy. You got this. It's fine. There we go. That was it. When he falls, it goes dark like the light's coming out of his butt. Yeah, it was. He was the light. Lord Gwyn. And then I did the fire ending, so We're gonna light the kiln. Become the new Lord of Cinder, Lord of Flame, whatever it is. GG. Thank you for the GGs in the chat. That's gonna just about wrap the stream. I don't think I'm gonna New Game Plus this. I think I'm gonna delete it. So we've got a new game slot for some future Dark Souls 1 challenge run. This was a really good stream. I really appreciate everybody, especially coming back after the interruption. I want to thank you guys for coming back because that's always hard when I start late and then it splits the stream. What is this? End credits? Yeah. Enjoy. So, yeah, I think that guy need help, Seth. I think it was a bad translation or it was a bot that was trying to engage for some purpose. I don't know. Or, most likely it was a bad translation because oftentimes someone will intend to ask an interesting question or say something interesting, but then their message doesn't really come across. And that's fine. And then he said, dig that sound, bro. So I don't know what that means too. It's okay. Not a big deal. Yeah, it might have been the wrong chat. Yeah, that's true. I've done that before. I meant to type in Discord and typed in the stream chat. I do want to start playing some New Game Pluses. I've got a couple of saves that are on New Game Plus. My Black Knight Greatsword one is New Game Plus, and that's really fun. So I might pick that up next time I get back on here. Or pick up the whip. The whole whip. Because we still got to beat 4 kings with the whip. That's going to be ridiculous. Or did we do Ornstein and Smo with the whip? We did, didn't we? I feel like we did. The Lagmeister's Chuck Norris? Yeah, the final boss. Man, the Chuck Norris jokes when he died were great. I forget them now, but they were good. Alright, guys, I'm whipped. I'm wiped out. I'm exhausted. Let's go beat the Asylum Demon. Let's go beat the Asylum Demon and then delete this game. How about that? I mean, I don't know what else to tell you guys. I guess there's no reason to talk to Oscar. Because what's he gonna do? Give you an Estus? You've got 20. I guess he gives you the key. You don't have the key to the bottom unless you talk to Oscar. Oh, and he gives you the Big Pilgrim's key. That's right. I mean, you're gonna sleep for like 2 hours? Yeah. You can't stop. You can't stop, Jay, says the Lagmeister. Yeah, I know. Bonus content? Yeah. Well, what would be the first boss? Taurus Demon? That's way up there, man. Gotta rest. You know, we could go. We could go chop our way through the ghosts and drain New Londo immediately. Go for the very large ember. Go jump down to Capra, but we don't need any of that. Really, it's just gargoyles and Quelaag and Ornstein and Smo and the Hydra to get to the DLC, just like we did with. Remember when we did that with Froglos? And that's all it was. We just go straight to the gargoyles. The way to do that is to go this way. Hang on a second. I'll play with you guys for like another 10 minutes. Hang on. Just let me go do gargoyles and then we'll delete this. If you want to go to bed, go to bed. It's okay. I'm not going to keep you. It's super early in the morning. But if you want to stay, we'll do the gargoyles and then we'll delete the save. It's just to kind of showcase that getting through New Game Plus is not really that bad. Jay challenges his bed. I woke up an hour ago. Yeah, I forgot. You're not a degenerate like I am. I got up yesterday at, I think, 2 p.m. So this is kind of bad. I actually shouldn't go to bed. I should just quit the stream and work all day. I got stuff I need to do. I gotta take these kittens to the vet. That's one thing I gotta do. I gotta go do some grocery shopping. Is another thing. And I gotta come home and I got a ton of work I gotta do here at the house. See, like new game is cool because it gets harder, but and you get more souls, so you can just crazy level. But it's also kind of like pointless. You know what I mean? Like it's not totally pointless because it's kind of cool. Especially, I've never played higher new game levels. Like I've never really played new game at all. New game plus. So look, there's gonna be stuff about it that's neat, about the difficulty or whatever. But I mean, I built my character so badass. Oops, shit. I mean, it's like it's cool to be so badass, and then the Bushman takes 2 swipes. You know. Seth says Boogeyman goes to sleep. He checks under the bed for withstand. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's right. See this guy. This guy probably killed me. Andre probably killed me. So you don't need to kill gargoyles because you can pull one of these guys down from here, and you can actually parry him right here on the stairs. And when you do the parry animation, something happens, or the riposte animation, the camera gets stuck in the death cam, and that allows you to run back this way and down to Sin's Fortress and skip the gate of Sin's Fortress. Yeah, Andre is strong, dude. Yeah, Light's back. Welcome back. Yeah, I never fight Andre. Just because I usually don't kill NPCs. I like to play good guy. Thought I was going to do a second one. Oh, very nice. Festus +6. Nope. Oh, nope. I don't want to jump off of there because there's Balder Knights down below that'll attack you if you jump off. I'm gonna come back this way and get him. I really need to get him. He didn't drop the channeler's trident, right? Okay. Just to be sure. All right, boys, this is it. Here we go. Gotta go again? Okay, take care, buddy. Remember, I was trying to talk to Andre, and then I hit him by accident, which made me go to side quest to repent for my sins. Yep. That'll do it. Yeah. Take care. I'm gonna go to bed pretty soon. As soon as we beat this gargoyles, we're gonna delete this. Are you mad? Are you mad, bro? Are you mad, bro? Is your life difficult? I tell you something, man. That's really what it boils down to. You know what I mean? That was John Souls. 13 hours. Thank you very much, everybody. Next time we might play Professor Snoop. We might go back to Ghost Ride in the Whip. We might pull El Segundo, I think, is Black Knight Greatsword. This is already New Game Plus. He's beat the Taurus Demon. He's getting dangerously close to mid-rolling, or to fast-rolling as a John Souls cosplay. I think he's a really good character. Alright, that's going to be it, everybody. Thank you for the GGs. Thank you for the good times. It was an awesome stream. W Chatters. Thank you to everybody who came back after the split. I don't know what today's schedule looks like. I might try to go up again tonight on time, but we'll see. You know, and I'll see you guys out there. See you on the other streams. Again, thanks Jay, thanks Seth, thanks Lied, thanks the Lagmeister, and RGC. We didn't see Froglos tonight, but he was here in spirit. Thanks to Warlord, who was here in spirit, I'm sure. Thank you to Cupcake for being here at the beginning. So I don't think I'm going to pull a 24-hour now, but it would be smart of me to pack my kittens in the truck and take them to the vet right now because they need shots. They're 8 weeks old, so they need shots. And it would be smart to do that and then run to the store real quick for a couple of things and then come home and go to sleep. Sleep until afternoon and then get up and then work all night. That's what I really need to do. So have a great time, everybody. Have a great day, Jay. I'll see you guys on the next one. Or what do I usually say? I say I had a great time. I hope you had a great time, and I'll see you tomorrow.